సామగానలోల సామగానలోల మనసియలావల్ జ్ఞాముదగనలోలందరూ పానుగా మానసవనచరవర సంచారము నిలిపి మూర్తి బాగుగొడగని వారందరూ మాయను భావులు. మానసవనచరవర సంచారము నిలిపి మూర్తి బాగుగొడగని వారందరూ మాయను. సరగుణ పాదమునకు స్వాంతము సరోజమును సమర్పణము చేయువారందరూ మాయను బావులు. సరగుణ పాదమునకు సరోజము సమర్పణము చేయువారందరూ మాయను హరిగుణ మహిమ హరిగుణ మణిమయ శరములు గళమున శోభిల్ భరతగోడులలో తెలితో తెలిమితో గరునగల్ జగమెల్లను సుధా దృష్టి I am so much wanted to tell you the philosophical content of this song. I am taking the liberty of singing it. Excuse me, I am not so good in singing. హరిగుణ మణిమయ శరముల గలమున్న శోభుల్లో వారు. దట్స్ వాట్ దిస్ ఇస్ నామకీర్తన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. Next one is another raga of another Kirtana of Saint Tyagaraja in the raga Kapi, which is akin to Hindustani classical music raga Teelu.
जय श्री माता जी। हम सभी परम पूज्य श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों में प्रणाम करके अपनी कुंडलिनी उठाकर बंधन लेंगे।
तीन महामंत्र और श्री गणेश मंत्र। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल की साक्षात् श्री शक्ति माता जी। श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रा
इसी ध्यान की स्थिति में अब हम सभी परम पूज्य श्री माता जी की अमृत वाणी को सुनेंगे।
Now the third point, which is very important, one has to understand about third point. It's a very small thing but expresses in a big way in everybody's life. Now you people are much more affluent than Indians are. But the amount of headaches I have with surgeries about money, I have never had in India, which I must tell you very frankly. First we had the ashram, in Dolesel, for which I don't know how much money I had to sell off. I think 1,500 or something. Second ashram we had to sell off again. Now third ashram we had, I think here also I had to do it. The reason is there's no proper account. Nobody knows how much money is there in the bank or not. And everybody is trying to save, if possible, at the cost of surgery. I mean, this is such a low thing to talk about, but it is so. Everybody sees to one's own personal comfort, but not to the whole working of surgery. Like, so many have not even paid the rent. I mean, are we going to go in litigation now against these people who have not paid the rent? I mean, just think of it, you have not even paid the rent. Like in Dolly's Hill, they never paid the electricity. Who's going to pay? Mother will pay. She does everything for us. You see, mother is looking after us, isn't it? So let her pay for the electricity. Now here it is that people have not paid the rent. But for dharma, for this great work, you have to donate. No question of paying for your rent, you have to donate. Do you understand? That is one of the principles of Lakshmi. These people have not understood this. You have to donate for this work. You just think that Sahaja Yoga is for your advantage, alright, for spiritual advantage. But you do not take advantage of Sahaja Yoga this way. In India, I never had this problem of money, I can tell you this. Never. On the contrary, whenever there was a problem, they stood by me. Australia, same thing, I must say, Australia has never given me any problem of money that I have to pay out of my pocket. Here the people have not paid the rent. Now those who have not paid the rent, raise your hands. Honestly, so far in the ashram. Everyone has paid.
I think I have a few pounds. £7.
How much?
£7.
That's all. That's not much. But it's £800. One must pay for surgery, lavishly. You are staying here, pay for that. You see, I have seen people just turn their faces. You are staying here, free food is very good idea. If you can get even free lodging, London, very good. You have come for the program, so what? You have come here, now this food is on, pay for it. You must pay. You don't understand, today is the day of Diwali, where people have to pay to God, God's food. Because Lakshmi Tattva is like that. You don't have to pay the Guru, thank God, you have free Guru here. Only 5p this time I took, isn't it? But you have to pay. Not only for yourself but for your work. You don't even pay for yourself, you stay here free of food. Think people have not paid for food. Many times it happens. They don't even pay for the whole £1. Can you imagine? You try to save that £1 and you will be losing thousands of pounds, I tell you. Don't do like that. This is God's work. Don't take advantage. And it was very far I've seen. We used to have one Indian who would come to our pujas and he would buy things for the puja. Kavin is here, he'll tell you. And it was impossible to pay him that money for that puja thing that he bought. He said, this much my punya. Even CP understands that very well. He says, this is the only way I am doing some punya after all. What punya I am doing? While we try to save money out of Sahaja Yoga, is a very dangerous thing. Now so far everything forgiven. Why I don't declare myself to be Adi Shakti? Because once I declare myself as Adi Shakti, none of the sins will be forgiven. Take it from me. It's a very serious thing. All of them will be alert. is already said. That's why I don't say I am Adi Shakti. Better keep at a lower level, so that at least you have given a chance. There is a mess of money everywhere. How can it be with all of you so good, so intelligent, giving wise advice everywhere? And most of it is miserliness. It's so sickening, to see a saint to be miserly. I have said 100 times, a saint cannot be a miserly person. That's one of the signs of a saint, is that he cannot be miserly. So much thinking of money. If you can go this way, £1 you can save. The money mindedness is so much. I have seen it every day. You see, people used to work with me. We are not buying that paint because if we use the whole of the bottle, then we cannot return it. I mean, to that extent, what was the need to bother? I mean, the mind is such. So don't save that kind of a thing. Labor saving devices, money saving devices, you see, are very well built in. Very clever people. But they are all against you. You are so clever that you are cheating yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Be careful. You are special people. You have to achieve special results with yourself. You can do a lot. But these are the things you should be careful. Everyone who keeps the accounts, who sends the money, who pays the money, has to be careful also. And also the people who are taking advantage of Sahaj Yoga should pay. There are many books which I have given to people. I don't know when did they sell. Except for Gavin, I don't think anybody has given me a proper account of the books that were given. Somebody asked me for 10, 20, I just trusted. I trust people. Or if they could buy, you see, one Nirmala Yoga. Oh, we can share, mother. About 100 people can have Nirmala Yoga. It's all right. Yes. That's very common. Imagine Nirmala Yoga costs you £3 per year. Used by 100 people. Economical. But that's the Bible. Nobody has this sense. What we are going to collect. They will collect coins. They will collect, I don't know what, stamps. I don't know what else they are collecting here. Quite mad people. But why not collect Nirmala Yoga? I mean, I read it myself, I read my own articles. Every time I find a new message. While people have one Nirmala Yoga going round and round and round. One Nirmala Yoga I saw once here in the all torn, tattered, this thing. And I could see all the hands that have been laid on it. Because if you can save £3 per year, why not do it? We have the Nirmala Yoga as well as that. Same thing about tapes. Mother's tapes, alright? If you have one, can you lend me? By the time it ends up, there's nothing left on the tape. It is the way to come to God. To the generous of generous. There's no place for such people. God doesn't like miserly people to enter into His kingdom. And when you have money, I would say that if you are poor people who are starving. When I started my work in Bombay, they all said, Mother, how will you do it alone? I said, I'll manage, don't you worry. And they said, we want to give you money. This I said, don't worry. Just now there is no trust, nothing. Let us form a trust. When the trust started also, you must know that I paid a lot of money for the trust myself. We started the trust. The trustee started paying. Then when we had established properly, I said, now, you can pay. That year, किती 1,000 रुपये एकत्र केले आपण लोकांच्याकडे?
We made something like 15,000.
15,000.
सीताराम देवीचा प्रोग्राम केला.
That moment when I was sitting down, I said, now I want money. You are not so many surgeons. 15,000 rupees collected that moment I was sitting. What did you do? Another 10,000. We didn't do it. Did you sell any ornament? Nothing. Now how? We had collected. Because you had said that you will be asking sometime. We have got cash they brought. 15,000. In one sitting just like this I was talking, said 15,000. And they sorted that paid. Here it is just on the meeting they'll say, alright, we'll pay 15,000. Tomorrow, day after, a person has to go after you to ask for money like a tax collector. This is absurd. Mother, I've got a very good house, I've got a very good wife. Come and visit my house, I'll be very happy. What have you done for the big house? You got your own house, all the blessings. What have you done for the big house? One must understand that these are symbolic things which express your temperament. How many of you are addicted to Sajo? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. At least promise me from today you are all going to be Sajo addicted. Come on, raise your hand, all of you. So this is the good news. So New Year has started and it's a beautiful thing. This year has to be something special. The first thing I was thinking about the school that you are going to establish and which is going to help you and your children very much to begin with. And then we'll be having different ashrams and different places. Another good news is that we have now got the land near the Neera river where you jumped into that river. And the photograph of that time when you jumped in is just like this in the sky you find, a light, all going on the sides with rays. It's wonderful as you see the Holy Ghost exactly like that. There's a photograph. Aayega to photo? It was with Dhumal. It was an instant photograph. So that land we have got where you all can have your huts nicely done for all of you. It's already arranged. It's a beautiful spot. We are all going to have that nice time. No time. And our old age is now being completely secure. So don't worry about the old age. Don't try to save for your old age. Now we are going to India, for which we have got 2 programs, and please try to make it easier for me. Don't make it difficult. And if you make it easier for me, it's better for me, because even if I have to worry about everything, then it's difficult. Like we have thinking to have you on a plane which will bring you there in time. Now you can imagine, you come at a time whenever you feel like, at random. You want to go back at a time when you want to. There should be some understanding that taking you to the airport from any place takes about 1,000 rupees sometimes. And who's going to pay for it? Extra. But you want to go to the aeroplane, you must tell mother, I have to go, I have to catch the plane, what am I to do? Now that's not the way. This time all of you are going by one plane and coming by one plane. We cannot have buses for each and individual person. And you know how taxis are expensive in India. We cannot arrange that. We'll try to make most of you arrive at a time where there will be a bus. Moreover, if there is an arrangement that is possible, we might be able to get a proper concession from Air India, so that when you come back, mostly now Delhi we are not going, so it won't happen to that extent, I am sure. Like merchants, you see it? And carrying luggage, every person 200 kilos, will be lessened, of course. Also, Air India will be kind enough to help us out with little extra luggage. But the way people carry their luggage sometimes is, I can't understand. 200 kilos were given once upon a time to me extra by Air India because of CP's position, whatever it is. And that was also used by surgeons. And all my things were left there. And they just walked off with my luggage concession. And those things had to come by shape or by some other people for whom I had to pay a lot. It doesn't matter. Whatever has happened is the past, so forget the past. But in the new life, you should not have all this filth of the old life. So every year one has to jump out onto a better life, a life of magnanimity, of sublimity, of spirituality. And of spirituality means no sympathy at all for a bhoot. That's one thing is definite. No sympathy. This should be decided today, that you will have no sympathy from any bhutish person. Because when he sits on your head, then you start saying, Mother, this has happened. But when you give sympathy to that person, you don't understand that you have been doing these things to a person who is anti-God. All bhoots are anti-God, whether they are in you or outside. So fight them out, in you or outside. Don't allow any bhoots to be dominating. And once you understand this point, that they are against God and you are the instruments of God, you have nothing to do with them, you will get rid of them. Once you become firm, they just run away. So this second resolution has to be passed today, that we'll have no sympathies with Bhutish people and will not give funny counsel by which you stop the work. Many people are Bhutish that way, I know that. Anything you tell them, like Tane, I said, let us start a school. How can we do it? This is this, this is that. I said, in Geneva, you start taking that big place. Many people came with great counsel. I know everything what has happened. You may not tell me, I am not there, but I am there. I know all those people who tried these tricks, because they think they are very wise. At this time, I am there to watch you. I see you, but I witness you. But you will drop out. This is the point. Everything is recorded, whatever you are doing. God has a registration office. And how many marks you get is very important. You don't think that you have been given realization, such a big position, then God is not watching. He is watching your every step. There are angels with you to help you, and there are ganas with you. But also the registration office is registered. So be careful. Then later on you will say that, Mother, I missed the bus. There I can't do any hanky-panky. I tell you, at that point, I cannot do anything. Only thing, just now, whatever is possible, I can do it. So please work it out in such a way that you really ascend fast. And this is today you decide. Tonight. How many are going to get up tomorrow at 4 o'clock? Raise your hands. And have their baths before puja. And of course, everything, not only bath. Otherwise they'll say we had bath, so it's alright. No. But in proper dresses, you have to be there in time. Actually, so many times I come late because I know they must not have yet got. What's the use of reaching there? Then when I reach, they say, Mother, stop, still it is not yet done, you have not arranged. It has happened many a time. So you don't blame me for coming late. It's just to give you facilities. I think that is better to go late so that there's no problem. So the good news, I have told you already, that we are going to get beautiful huts for ourselves. I would like you people to give me some good designs for your huts that you want to buy. It will be at a very, very nominal cost, but don't try to save there. See, it's the saving of savings. Like this $400, actually I did it under a wrong impression. I didn't know it was 375 last year. I thought it was only 300, so I said 100 would be sufficient to increase. Now they are all called shocked, Mother, what are you doing? How can it be? The prices have gone doubled now. I said some or other I'll manage, don't you worry. But in the hut business also, you must know you have to pay for your hut. You cannot get it free then. Or Mother, it's all right, one person will build and we'll come every year, we can share. It's all right. You make one hut for us, 10 persons can share it. This kind of beggary should not be expressed. It's quite common here. We'll share it. That's all. But where are you going to spend your money that's saving all this? You won't shave because you want to save money. You won't go to a hairdresser, you want to save money. Alright. Now you don't want to pay for your food because you want to save money. You don't want to pay your rent because you want to save money. But for what? I can understand drunkards doing that because you see miserly people are around because they are drunkards. Drunkards always have to save money because they have to drink. But you are no more drunkards now. So why should you save? Only drunkards do like that. You see this miserliness is very much in England and all the places. It's risen because they have to drink. Where will they get the money to drink? So they save all their money for drinking. But you are not drunkards anymore. And the thing that you are drinking is the nectar, which is free. So why are you saving all the time your money? So money making propositions and money saving propositions, if they are brought little low, you will be amazed that these are all joy killing. Bhoots are joy killing things. A bhutish woman, if she is next to me, you see, I want to run away. Can't dare. The reason is, she is so joy killing, she will go on saying, Mother, what is happening about my marriage now? My husband has not written any letter to me. Finished. I am saying, now fed up of her. Then another will come, Mother, my house is not alright. What am I to do? My business is not working out. What am I to do? All very personal, petty things they discuss, not of higher things. But in America, I was so much happier that they no one always talked about the higher thing. But how is it, Mother? This is the spirit when it comes into you. How is it the light is not spread so much? They talked about spirit. Nobody said, my husband is like this, my house is sinking, what am I to do, I have problems. They never talk like that. So they will go much faster. And you will still stick on with your wives, children and your house and maybe, I don't know what else here. So be careful. Move your attention to higher levels. Unless until you move your attention to higher levels, how will you jump out? And this is another way you can give a lift to the newcomers also. You see, many newcomers are shocked by the Surge Yogis the way they are. There is no difference. They tell lies, they try to save money at our cost. New people have come, alright. Are you a married man? Then they say, alright, you pay for today. We go to a hotel, he pays for it. The new man is shocked. All the Surge Yogis eat there, poor fellow, he pays money. He is without any money, then he thinks, what sort of Surge Yogis these are? They are making me pay. When a new person comes, you all should pay. But if they know somebody has money, then they take out the money. This is a horrible thing to hear. And the whole problem is of money. My husband doesn't give me money, he keeps the money at the bank. My wife doesn't give me money. I am fed up with all these talks. Now no more after this. At least don't tell me. If you want, I can give you 2 sticks. You hit your husband and your wife, finish it off. I have nothing to do. But don't tell me about that. And if your wife is a bhoot or a husband is a bhoot, keep her out. Don't take a headache on yourself. And those who are married, if they are in love with bhoots, better give up. Otherwise they love affairs and this and that, all sorts of things. I am so fed up with it. When are we going to talk about the eternal life? Alright? So I think for New Year, you have had a little pep talk and a love talk and good news. Maybe we may be allowed to stay here if you all desire. If you do not give some wise counseling, I am sure we'll stay here. Alright, when shifting here also there were a lot of wise counseling. It's very far away, what should we do, this, that. It worked out. Keep your wisdom to yourself. Work it out on yourself. Try to find out about yourself through your own wisdom. What am I doing? And you'll be amazed how it will help you. You have to shine. You are the leaders of tomorrow. You have to have your wings on. What are you doing? All these heavy loads, throw them away. Nothing important. Feel lighter. You care about it. Now we are yogis. We are sannyasis. What is going to matter with us? Even if you don't get food, so what? God is going to look after us. He looks after us. And it has happened with people that they have all settled down very well. Those who have faith in their yoga, they get their kshema all right. First look after your yoga is important. That's the most important thing, to look after your yoga, by which you do not falter into the ditch of this greed and lust and all those things that are surrounding you. Try to lead a life which is detached. Detachment one has to do. Detachment. Complete detachment is needed. Today I had a mind of bringing some present from you. Because, you see, I love it. I love to give you presents. I don't know why. That's an attachment I have. But I said this today, I will just have a little more detachment about it. Because if I give it to few, then they will be angry. But I had a mind to give you some presents specially. But I will give you some special wishes today, that let your willpower become enlightened. Let you become the people with great enlightened faith and with enlightened strength. You shed off all these things of the past. Come out of your shells. Come out of your past conditionings, and without jumping towards your ego, cleanse yourself completely, spread your wings, and like a dignified bird, you enjoy the ocean of God's bliss. This is what I bless you. The sky is the limit. There's no limit to your enjoyment. But drop out all these nonsensical things. Just drop out. You are saints, you are yogis. All of you are. You are not ordinary mundane people on the street. Everybody's feet are to be worshipped. You are of that level. Your mother has made you like that after Ganesha. And what are you doing? Where are you lost? Take the responsibility. May God bless you. So I am told you are going to give me some music program today. वो तो चला गया ना अभी परिणाम पास हो, वो तो चला गया कि नहीं इफेक्ट।
है मैं बताऊंगा कल।
हाँ वही इंडिकेशन आ रहा है वाइब्रेशन से, कल बताना कुछ। Is all right? Coming back from that.
Some gives a small book, something like that. Could you keep it up, you know? Yeah, that something. That's all right. This will do. It's fine. I think it's all right. Yeah. Yep.
मेरे को मैंने पहले बताया ही नहीं कि आप आ जा रहे हैं, नहीं तो मैं फिर जल्दी आती। वो एक वहाँ से ऐसे चिपक गए उनसे, मैंने कहा मुझे डिनर पे जाना, तब भागे, नहीं तो कहते मैं भी चल, नहीं तो मैं जल्दी आ जाती। हाँ ना,
मैं तो आपके लिए आया ना।
हाँ मैं तो बताया नहीं, they never told me you are coming.
To share, he should have told you. First Patricia came.
The contrary, she said that he wants to come and see you this afternoon. तो मैंने कहा आफ्टरनून में तो घर में बैठे हुए हैं अभी, तो मैंने कहा नहीं, आज देखिए। Actually, you see, they practice every raga for so many years. See, now Malcolm's is in the head. So when you are going to the, I don't know, the 3 octaves, see, one of the octaves is one raga, second and third. Now when he moves into another octave, normally he should forget, because he's playing Malcolmsa for so many years, he's playing Darbari for so many years, sort of it's all fitting to. But to adjust it into a new style, you see that when you go to the one octave, you remember that you have to play Darbari. Now how it happens? It's an aura. I felt that's an aura of the whole raga, the melody is around him. So now he cannot go beyond the aura. He is in that aura movie. See, that's how he remembers. Otherwise impossible. Because you are used, you have practiced that raga for ages now, and that raga is within you, and whenever you move your hand, normally you should go to that raga, isn't it? But he does not. He takes to this new because he built up the aura now, and in that light he is moving. तो वो प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं खड़ा हो जाता, बिकॉज कितनी प्रैक्टिस की जरूरत है. 3 राग का मिक्सचर, 2 राग में लोग मैं देखती भूल जाते हैं. इवन सम पीपल आर सीन दे मिक्स 2 ragas, they forget, they get into that another raga, they forget it. But having 3 ragas in 3 octaves when he played, see how he was keeping it, is the aura that is it. ये भी this is a spirit. See, the spirit gives the light, and then you move in that light. The beautiful combinations, beautiful, beautiful, बहुत अच्छा. भाई तुम तो कमाल कर रहे हो, तुम 4 भी राग करो तो कितनी even if he makes 4 or 4 ragas together, I would be surprised the way he did. I've never heard 3 ragas together. Never. है तुमने सुना कभी? मैंने नहीं सुना. First time I have heard this, and they are very difficult. 3 of them are very different and sounds like one. That's the point. Looks like one raga. That's the blending. So integration. अभी देखिए सहयोग में लास्ट सहस्त्रार्थ पे इंटीग्रेशन, 7 स्वरों का इंटीग्रेशन, complete integration. Beautiful it was, and the way tabla was played also along with it. बहुत it's beautiful. Now we don't know how to thank you for all that.
आप आशीर्वाद दीजिए. It is our great pleasure.
आशीर्वाद तो अनंत है. ये तो बहुत महान आत्मा है. अभी संगीत का जो ऊंचा स्थान है उधर ले जाना है सबको, क्योंकि संसार में लोग अब मटेरियलिस्टिक लाइफ से तंग आ गए. दे आर फेड अप अगर उनको अगर ऊंचा आनंद मिले, स्वानंद मिले, तो फिर आप देखिए कि इससे चमकेगा. अब बाकी के लोग जो हैं वो बस अपना शो ऑफ कर करके लोगों को कोशिश कर रहे हैं, उससे नहीं होने वाला. अब उनकी आत्मा ही को संतोष देना. You follow my language?
Yes.
See, जब तक आत्मा को संतोष नहीं देंगे तब तक अपने म्यूजिक का जो महात्म्य है नहीं चलेगा. ओके, इंडियन म्यूजिक का सबसे बड़ा महात्म्य है कि इट इज द जॉय सोर्स ऑफ द स्पिरिट. सो स्पिरिट को जो छूता है वो अपना ही म्यूजिक छूता है. कुछ है मोजार्ट वगैरह हो गए जो पार लोग थे, बहुत कम. अपने म्यूजिक की जो विशेषता ये, और जिस दिन ये छूने लग जाएगा तो सारे संसार पे छा जाएगा. वाह वाह, मजा आ गया.
अब हम सब मिलकर परम पूज्य श्री माता जी की आरती करेंगे।
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट कारण कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार। विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा। तू गंगा देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री शक्ति माता जी, श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्कि साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी, श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्कि साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माता जी, श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। बोलो श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी, श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
I came here seeking as a humble devotee the divine grace of Mataji. I am not, it is no question of my gracing the occasion. And we start the concert by the composition of Shri Muthuswami Dikshita in the Raga Hamsadhvani, set to Aditala. Next one is Saint Tyagaraja's composition. In which in the raga Shri, which is entirely different from the North Indian classical Shri raga, in which the saint, out of the many kirtanas the saint has composed, 5 of them are called Pancharatna Kirtanas, 5 gems. And in this kirtana the saint says, Endaro Mahanabhavalu Andarki Vandanamalu. That we are rendering now. సంచారము నిలిపి మూర్తి బాగుగొడగని వారందరూ మాయగాను బావులు మానస వనచరవర సంచారము నిలిపి మూర్తి బాగుగొడగని వారందరూ మాయగాను సరుగుణ పాదమునకు స్వాంతము సరోజమును సమర్పణము చేయువారందరూ మాయగాను బావు సరగుణ పాదమునకు సరోజము సమర్పణము చేయువారందరూ మాయగాను హరిగుణ మహిమ హరిగుణ మణిమయ శరములు గళమున శోభిల్ బతగోడులలో తెలితో తెలిమితో గరుణగల్ జగమెల్లను సుధా దృష్టి చే I am so much honored to tell you the philosophical content of this song. I am taking the liberty of singing it. Excuse me, I am not so good in singing. హరిగుణ మణిమయ శరముల గలమున్న శోభుల్లో వారు. దట్స్ వాట్ ది నామ కీర్తన. థ్యాంక్ యూ. Next one is that another raga, another kirtana of Saint Tyagaraja in the raga Kapi, which is akin to Hindustani classical music raga Pilu. We call this sthanam, which is somewhat akin to the sitar jhala, jot. Jot. Alapna jot.